Okay, so let's make a little snippet in here. And because I knew I forgot something. So hold just a second. Because otherwise I got everything else just right. So I want to make sure I can get this built up. I didn't mean to actually cut down the stream. It just happened. I really am sorry about that. So here's the map. Chicken, you need to go away, you stupid shite. Oh my god, I hate the chicken. Okay. So, in here, there's going to be a vent back here. There's going to be a vent here. So those are going to be connected by some vents. There is a vent here. There is a vent here. There is a vent here. And I think there's a vent back here. Because vents are going to be pretty much wrapping around the whole area, and then there is another exit somewhere. I don't know where, but I know there's only one so far. I got to figure it out from here. So hold on for anybody that may or may not just be tuning in. So hold on just a second. So we're going to be filling this up with some stone slabs. Let's just slab it up. And that's the flooring in here. So the thing is that I want to accomplish is being able to do everything I possibly can to get this to look as close to the real thing as possible. And I'm doing the best I can, and I think I'm doing it just fine and just good amount of justice. Okay, so there's one thing I tend to do. I always leave at least one block into the office. Now the other thing is, I don't know how I'd get this to, how to have the rules set up, because we'd have to have like note blocks hidden in places, and it'd just be a lot of redstone wiring underneath the building. So that's another thing I'm going to do off camera. I'll have to figure out how to do the wiring, or I'm going to have to let Dumbstick do it, because he's better with redstone than I am. So I give him control of it instead of actually having me do it, because if I do it, it's going to look like a frickin' mess. And he'll look at me like, you did that? And I'll be like, yeah. I mean, I did the redstone wiring on the other building because it was simple. It was nothing but dealing with lights. But this one, it's having several different switches. So it's having several different wire currents. So for each section, because each room is going to have a sound, because there's a certain way that it's going to cause, it's going to go off, and then it's going to take Springtrap away from me. And again, the Panda can get in this as well because of the Phantom animatronics. But the first night, really nothing happens because Springtrap's not available. It's just kind of a phone call, so we're not going to start on the first night. We are going to be starting on the second night proper. So that is going to be a thing. Alright, so first things first, we're going to start doing a checkerboard pattern in here with the stained clay that we have. So I tend to start with white because I tend to start doing borders with the black stained clay. So it tends to give me a bit of a difference. And it's just something that it just looks nice. At least in my mind, it looks nice. So we're going to go in, we're going to do that. And we're going to come in here. It doesn't take too long to do the checkerboard. Now, the reason why there's the checkerboard out here and not around the main office area, if you've actually played the game, you'll see which areas have it and which areas don't. And this place is supposed to look like a rundown pile of shit. That is the goal, to make this look like it's run down, it's nasty kind of looking. Now, here's the main office. This is where I'd be sitting, kind of in here. You can kind of see how small the map really is. It's really, really small. And it's surprising as to how small it is, because the way the map is sized. Hey, what's up, EnderBuilder569? Welcome to my stream. I'm going to have to retitle this, but this is supposed to be me building the FNAF 3 location, so we can do FNAF Craft 3. Now, you weren't here during the beginning parts of the stream where we actually played FNAF Craft 2 proper. I can actually give you a tour of that building when I'm done with this. At least doing the main building, not really getting the props in there. I don't know what's in every one of these buildings. I'd actually have to play the game again, but I know roughly the layout of the building. So, if you are new to my streams, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Every comment and subscription really helps my channel grow. I'm still really kind of small for just starting out for like a month ago, so every little bit helps. That's the thing I'm going by here, because every little bit will help me grow. I'm not expecting to be having like a huge explosion of subscribers very quickly. I'm just, if it inches along, it makes me happy. But back to this. The one thing I want to get focused on here is getting this checkerboard, because this is the smallest build I think I've ever done. Because over there is, I mean, just size comparison here. This is all of FNAF Craft 2. This is FNAF 2. That's FNAF 4. That's TGOCR. And that's FNAF 3. You see how big of a difference there is? And then I'm going to do FNAF Craft 1 off camera. Basically rebuilding that map again. And I also found this texture pack while goofing around on the internet the other day. So I'm just like, hell yeah, I love the texture pack. I gots to have it. So that's one thing I got going for me here. And I can't even remember what website I got it off of, because that's the one thing. Yeah, I know. I mean, from one channel that's starting out to another, you just got to keep it moving. You can't slow down for anything. You just can't. You can't afford to do that. There is no affording to do it. Fuck, I'm just going to have to deal with it. I'm not going to redo this whole checker pattern because I'm lazy! But, one thing is, for somebody starting out, my goal is to reach at least 30 subs at the end of the next couple of weeks, because that's my goal. Some people might not help me with that goal completely, but I want to at least try to get there. And it's something I can strive to achieve, because it's not, at least I hope, it's not too terribly hard for some people. So I just hope I can reach that 30 soon, because that means I'm on my way. Because the thing was, I just got my 26th back, because I was at 26 for like the longest time, and then I lost a sub over the last, 24 hours after I got that 26th. So it's slowly been a small fight. So again, if you're new, please sub. It's a really nice thing to do. And the thing is, for your channel, I wonder what the heck you might be doing. Are you doing gaming? Are you doing vlogging? What is it you want to do for your channel? Get out of here, cow. Jesus. Okay. And this is actually probably the easiest one I could probably ever build, so that's why I was like, you know what, I can do this probably in the stream. Maybe not the actual decoration part. Blockman multiplayer. Oh, what's up, Master Gamer? What's Blockman multiplayer, by the way? Is it like a FPS? Is it this kind of a game? Like, what is it? Because I can get that off camera, and I'll look at it. Blockman multiplayer. I will check that out. Now, let's finish that checkerboard pattern up. Okay, so we got that. Now, what I have to do, I gotta get two things. I gotta get gray. And, I gotta get, okay, I got everything else. Okay, so I'm good. Oh yeah, brown stained clay. So I can do stuff like the box over here, and then I can get Freddy out in the hall. All that stuff. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to just wrap that around in here. Okay, cool. What kind of a game is it? Was the question I had to ask, because if I don't know what kind of a game it is, I kind of am in the dark. So is it like a shooter? Is it more like Minecraft, or like how does it play? And in case you want to know, I mean, I paid for this one, but my siblings got all their version off of Aptoide. Is Minecraft? Oh, it's like basically like Minecraft PE. Okay. But like I said, this is a lot. Okay, so that's where that's gonna go. So I'm gonna skip that block. Okay, so that's gonna be kind of hard to deal with, but okay, we're gonna figure this out, guys. Okay, then that's gonna end off that bit over here. Hey, what's up, Kimberly Page? The thing is, I'm gonna be building up FNAF Craft 3 because I have the 4th all the way back over there. If you can kind of see it in the fog distance, that's the 4th location. That's the 2nd one, which I plan on giving you guys a small tour after I get this place kind of built up. Actually, I need to break that down just a little bit. Okay, so the thing is, I gotta go ahead. Jesus. Jesus. I mean, I'm trying to remember what I'm doing here just completely because I'm forgetting so many things. Then I gotta wrap this around in the just gray stained clay, because and then we're going to start on like our checkerboard pattern on the walls, because we got to do all that. For any of you that are new to my streams, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe, man. Every little bit helps, because I appreciate every little bit. I have a little, in my own way, I kind of have like my own little victory dance over it, because I'm just like, hell yeah, that's one more to the army, that's one more to my viewer count. Because for a channel that's starting out for like a month ago, every little victory, every little subscription is a small little victory for me, and that's the one thing I always enjoy. So for any of those who have subscribed, thank you much. Thank you very kindly. You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome, and I love you guys so much for doing that. You guys, a lot of what you guys do is what keeps me going a lot of the time. So, because I can sit back and, you know, talk about, hey, I have a YouTube, and I actually have people watching me. Which is, I mean, it sounds kind of strange coming out of somebody like me, but it's something you got to think about. Because anybody starting out, they're not always going to get viewers all the time. It takes a while. I mean, for example, like, let's think of a very, very famous YouTuber here. Like, for example, DanTDM. He didn't, if you ask him, he will tell you he did not even get his first subscriber until a month after he started his channel. You guys helped me out, and I had my first sub within 3 days of building the channel. Imagine that. That's how dedicated, and that's how much I enjoy having you guys around, because you guys have helped me so far. I mean, it's 26, but 26 for me right now is like getting 100 million maybe later down the road, you know? It's like that to me. It's a little victory, if that makes any sense to anybody. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to build up this wall up again. Okay, we're going to close that down again. Because, again, this is just like one of those things that I can just sit back and enjoy. Because eventually, I have to figure out how the hell we're going to work out the rules, how to do the redstone wiring, because there's going to be a lot of redstone involved on this map. Guarantee you that. And then, actually, no, it's a bit big. So I want to get that set up for the window. And because the other thing is, too, the way I have this getting set up is for its own way. I want to get this set up to where it just looks run down, kind of dirty. Because in case you guys haven't really known, like, if you guys have ever played FNAF Craft 3 proper, like, not FNAF Craft 3, but FNAF 3 proper, you know how bad it looks, really. It looks like it's an old rundown building that they just found on the side of a highway. That's how bad it looks. That's how bad it actually looks. So it's going to look kind of old, raggedy, and all that other stuff. So we're going to get this built up over here, because this is going to be like the... Well, obviously, you know this here is going to be the main office because of the way it's set up and the way it's located. So, okay, so we're going to come in here. We're going to put in our window right over here. There's your window. Now, if you guys are going to be following me at home to build this, let me just tell you this right now. If this is going to be what you're going to be looking at most of the time, if you plan on doing your own version of FNAF Craft, either with friends or family members, whatever. Because I know this is something that has been started, and it was... I actually looked at analytics, and it said this shit was trending so powerfully. It was insane. So that was the one thing I wanted to get focused on, you guys, was the fact that you guys are what is making this channel possible for me. So thank you guys so much. But back to this. Okay, let me actually get this on the frickin' wall here. If I can move over, that would be really awesome. Alright, so the other thing is, too, if you're going to actually be built, like I said, if you're going to be building this at home, I tend to, like, usually leave out the corners, mostly because you want to continue the pattern. Like, for instance, if you're walking down the hallway, you want to make it sure, like, if it's black, if it's a checker pattern, you want to have your one color, and then you want to have your opposite color kind of coming over. Like that. And that's just how it's going to look throughout the whole building. So, and on top of that, we got to work on a vent system, too. So that's all going to be like iron, like you can see here. It's going to be iron, and then that's going to be built in. And it's just going to look really nice when it's done. That's the one thing, like, you got to remember. It's going to look nice when it gets done. Okay, so we're going to come over here. Now the thing is, you want to double up on the black right there, because look at how that looks here. And then you see that, like I said, follow that pattern. No matter what you do, follow that pattern. Because that pattern is what's going to dictate how it looks in the end. So that's going to be that. So we're going to come over here. We're going to start over here as well. And we're going to start with white here. Actually, no, that's supposed to be a black stained clay. So come over here. Now the thing is, if you can have a one wide door, obviously you can kind of tell it's going to be the exact same color. But if you can have a two wide, make the opposite color, because that's always a thing to go. Okay, so we're going to leave that. Actually, that's going to go there. Then that's going to go there. And then we're going to do that again. We're going to follow back up with the black stained clay. And then we're going to come over here and... Okay, so that's actually doing really good. So there's that. And then what we're going to do, we're going to come over here. We're going to do another layer, because we're going to have it going double high. That's why I have it up to 4 high. That and the window. So you're just gonna stack the opposite color on top of the other color. Like if it's white, put a black brick, put a black clay on top of it. If it's black, put a white clay on top of it, and do that until you're pretty much done. Now the reason is I'm not doing any jump cuts because you're seeing this live. Yes, this is supposed to be FNAF 3. I have FNAF 4, FNAF 2 over there. That's FNAF 4 all the way over there. The white brick building, that's actually supposed to be TJOCR, the Night of the Joy of Creation Reborn. That's what that is. So obviously you spotted this straight away. Okay, so that's going to be going into there. Now the thing is, I cannot take credit for this kind of a build. I really can't. Because I'm looking at somebody else's YouTube for this video, and that person is FedEx Gaming. And he's the other guy. That was the guy I followed directions on building that location as well, minus the whole roofing. But he's the guy that did like the whole layouts. Yeah, I know you could get them all. I know you could get them all. It's not hard to do. The thing is, okay, why don't I just go ahead and give you a tour of this building while I still have time. Because if you guys missed the stream... Okay, so here's those doors. And into the world of FNAF 2 we go. I mean, this is like the best I could do for those animatronics. Now, the reason why I have chests in front of them is because during FNAF Craft we tend to put like some diamond swords in there. For that exact purpose. So, obviously you can see... Yep, Moose Man, sort of. Well, his name is FedEx Gaming. So, we got over here the shittiest looking mangle ever. This is supposed to be Kitty Cove. Here's the frickin' merry-go-round. There's Balloon Boy, aka Balloon Fag, as I like to call him, because he's an absolute asshole. And he likes to take your batteries. Here, let's turn on the lights out here, so that it's not all too terribly dark, and you guys might be able to see. And let's get that last light on. So that's on. In here is parts and services. So let's turn on the lights in here. There's Bonnie. There's Freddy. The best I could do for Freddy, anyway. Sorry, Freddy. You look ugly as shit. Okay, so I'm going to come back over here, and then there's another light, and then there's a bat flying around, which I'm just not going to kill because I'm too lazy to kill him. Down here is your main hall. Yep. That's a way better name, Master Gamer. That's a way better name. Thank you. Thank you for that. I will keep that in mind. Okay, so this is one of the party rooms. This is another one. Like I said, I'm just going to light up whatever rooms I possibly can along the way so that it's not completely dark and you don't have monsters spawning in, even though I have it on peaceful. I'm always double checking things. Okay, so let me smack that. Let me smack that. And then I'm going to come in here, and then we're going to smack this over here and get this all set up. Now, these are all part of the party rooms. That's just a stack of TVs. And then here's the main office. That's a vent light over here. There's another vent. And then here's your main desk. And what that does, that actually turns these lights on over here, as you can see in just a second, right there. See? And that's a lot of redstone wiring, because I have wiring going under here, going underneath the vents and everything, and just kind of going around. So that's the whole of FNAF 2. This actually took me 4 hours to build. I'm not kidding. And that's doing the flooring and everything. And that's going back, looking at the video again, double-checking everything, making sure I got everything right. Now, the only thing is I don't have here is the marionette. I don't have the marionette there. He does. I don't. Alright, so that's FNAF Craft 2. Right there. So, the thing was, we were playing it proper earlier. So, let's see how... Damn, it's been going on for like half an hour. So, we're going to go back over to here, and we're going to finish up, like, building, like, the rest of the building here. At least the main building, and then we're going to work on the decorations. I'm going to work on the decorations off camera. Because if I go watch FedEx Gaming right now, I could get a copyright strike. And I don't like that. I don't like getting copyright strikes. That is not my goal. I count time about what? Yeah, of course I count time. Because I like to make sure how long my stream's going so I can always look back later on my channel. It's like, okay, so how long was the stream? Oh, it was this long. Okay, so look for that. Because I do look over my videos for comments and everything. I check all the time. That's one thing you will know about me. I check my channel all the time to make sure I have everything set up. Oh, I did not mean to get that color. I meant to get a light gray steak clay. Okay, so I'm going to grab that, and then we're going to wrap it up around the edges here with this. Now the thing is, I do want to build the first location as well. That's another thing I do want to build. Okay, so we're going to kind of come over here, fill in the corner all the way, and we're going to do that again over here. Because I tend to skip the corners. Hey, what's up, Dylan? Welcome to the stream. If you are new to my channel, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Every subscription helps my channel grow and keeps you guys being able to see this, and doesn't necessarily help me keep the lights on, but you kind of get the point. It keeps my channel going so I can keep reaching out to you guys. What I am currently building here is FNAF 3 location. Because what I tend to do, in case you are exactly new to my channel, Jesus, I don't mind getting help from viewers. Let me pull up something here so that you can... What I want you to do so that you can actually join me. Because hold on. Okay. You see that first top line under the IP address, the 192.168.0.4. That is the IP address you gotta try and come get to. Yep. Hey, dude, you're awesome. You are so awesome. Just keep that in mind. I did actually change my skin permanently. In case you guys have not seen my skin yet, I did a army fatigue type looking guy, and then I put... Actually, why don't I even go in third person here? So, that's the back of my skin. You've seen the front of my skin. What I did... Yep. Yep, yes you do. Now, the best I could do, because what I wanted to do was put the logo for Juggernog on the back. And that's the best I could do with what I had. So, that's supposed to be the Juggernog logo. Because that's like my favorite perk to get in zombies. Which is the other thing I do for my channel. I do zombies a lot. I'm actually going to be doing it again tonight. I just got to have the time to do it and have everything set up. So... when you get back into this, thing is, you guys are what helped me so much build my channel, and I'm very, very happy for all that. I really am. Oh, I didn't mean to get white clay. That's supposed to be like gray stained clay. Oops. Jesus, everybody tends to make mistakes, though. That's one thing we all got to remember. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay. Hey, what's up? Brian Loves TDM. If you are new to my channel, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe for everything you possibly can do to stay in touch with my channel so that you guys can keep in complete contact so you know exactly what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, and when I'm doing my live streams. So, Brian Loves TDM, if you can. My gamer tag on this is King Jackal. I will show you. Hold on. See, that's my gamer tag right there. King Jackal right there. That's how you spell it. That's how you're going to find me. Hopefully you can find what game I'm in, because I'm kind of in my creative mode so that I can build this. Now the thing is, I am building FNAF 3 location. The thing is, on top of everything else I'm doing, I got to figure out how to do the redstone underneath the building so that I can do like the sound thing. And then I want everything kind of linked back into here, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the desk, and then I'm going to have the switches on the desk, so that everything kind of works like that. That's how I plan on doing it. That's how I am going to do it. Okay, I meant to actually get the white clay that time. Jesus. Keep messing up. So I'm going to get all that in there. And then we're going to get that like that. This is actually the smallest FNAF build I've ever done. Period. Because this is one of the easiest builds I think I've ever done. But at the same time, this is one of those kind of builds that is extremely crucial The IP doesn't work? Jesus. I didn't know it doesn't work. Well, I don't know what to tell you then. And that's the truth. I don't know what to tell you other than try again. Just remember the port is 192 is the port if you're looking to try to actually connect completely. Or if you're looking for the world itself, type in FNAF Craft 4. FNAF Craft 4. Nothing's uppercase, so just keep that in mind if you're trying to find it. So, okay, so we're going to leave that out. Okay, we're going to connect that. Got to get this checkerboard pattern going for all the areas. Because we can. Okie dokie. Okay, so again, we're going to, Hey, what's up, Captain Ra? You want me to come join you, or do you want to come join me? That's the question. As I saw, can join FNAF Craft, whatever, FNAF 4 World or something. If you want me to join you, I'd need a direct IP address so that I can actually connect to you. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for me to even get to you, so that's the one thing. Hello! Hey guys, hello Lightning, welcome to the channel. If you are new to my channel, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. So if you want to see the IP again, so that you guys can come connect to me, I can have up to 5 people, so that's just how it works. That's the IP address, 192.168.0.4. Remember that under port 192, remember that. Port 192, give yourself a second to write that down. Okay. My world, want to see it? Okay. Gamer tag, Captain Ra. Me for like a second. I turned off the internet by accident. But for you, Mr. Ra, that is my gamer tag. KINGJAKYL. Just remember that. Okay. Lima Toad X32. Hold on. Now the thing is, I don't know if I even can, because I currently don't have an Xbox Live account. I don't own one. But I can give it a shot, okay? So, let's give it just a quick, like, friends. Okay, add friend. Yep, I need to sign into Xbox Live. I don't have one. So, because I have a PlayStation. I do not have an Xbox. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Because that shouldn't be too hard then, right? Matter of fact, I'll even show you, if you guys are wondering which texture pack I'm using, I am using a Pixel Reality low resolution texture pack. That's the one I got. And that's just the one I use. And that's the one I've been using all day today. So that's what I tend to use. So hold on. So hopefully I can get that invitation very soon. No, I do not want to locate on that server. Hold on. I'm going to back out of that server really quickly. Because I tend to play online with some people. Sometimes when I'm just like goofing around off nothing. So, okay. Really? So how are you going to invite me then? Because that's the question I have to ask. Because I don't know how to do it. See, that's the frickin' IP and everything. Hold on. 192.164.0.4. And then... okay, just add server. That's just going to be me. Hey, HN Does Gaming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new to the channel, please do yourself a huge favor, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe so that you can watch my channel anytime and anywhere. Every subscription helps. My goal is to get to 30 by the end of the week. So if you guys can help me do that, that would be amazing. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors. Come watch this guy. This guy right here, me, is starting out and I'm doing this. And yeah, I don't have an Xbox Live. That's the problem. I don't have one. thing is, I'm not paying extra money that I don't need. Because I'm not an idiot like that. So, because I have a PlayStation. I don't have an Xbox. I'm playing this right now on my tablet, though, so that's kind of obvious. But, okay. Yeah, I know I'm going to need Xbox Live to actually really do very much. The thing is, if you guys are going to want to connect to me, remember that is my server port. I will pull it up again if you really need me to. Because you know my server, and then you got the server port. You guys want a direct connection for that, so just remember that. If you are trying to connect. Really? Okay, hold on. Okay, I need you guys to repeat exactly what you said one at a time. Because it's kind of hard for me to even read everything, because it's all going to be up there. I can answer all of your questions. Just remember, one at a time, ladies and gentlemen, so that I can actually see each question and comment. So, if you guys can, please, for the person who said, please download it, I didn't exactly see exactly what they were asking me to download, so if you can, please clarify what you would like for me to download, and I will go ahead and download it. Don't you worry, I will. I just need to be able to figure out what it was, so I can do that. As you can tell, this thing's like, the building here is nearly done. Okay, first time signing up, it was free. Okay. Yeah, but don't you have to pay for the frickin' live? Or signing up, you said it was free. Like, okay. Okay, so to sign up, it's free. Do you have to pay anything afterwards? Or is it just you have to have the Xbox Live and then that's it? Like, just tell me, like, do you have to have... Okay. Okay. You don't need to buy... Okay, so we're going to go quit the title real quick. Okay. So walk me through this. So if I want to add friends, sign into Xbox Live. Okay, so that's going to be the thing. It's going to bring me up to this, obviously. Because this is going to do the Xbox Live. Making a real server with Leet. Okay. Now the thing is, I don't have an Xbox Live. Just create an account. Create one. So you said it's free to create. So I will do everything. Okay, so I'm going to pause this so I can sign up so that you guys can join me. So it will take just a second. Hold on.